Well, like everybody's echoed, thanks to the RMAC, Chris, for putting on this event, and thanks to the Broncos for hosting this event. This is a tremendous facility, and I know a lot of kids here, a lot of players here would never get a chance to walk through this indoor and see all the Bronco legends. So even if you're not a Bronco fan, it's pretty cool. But thanks again to the Broncos and the RMAC for putting this on. As far as mine goes, our expectation is to compete for championships. When I took the job 5 years ago, it was a goal. Now it's an expectation. That's our plan, is to win championships and compete and make a run through the playoffs. And these guys will echo that. And this season, it will be every new season is a new heartbeat for a team. And we can't rest on last year's laurels or things that team did in 18. Tradition is the illusion of permanence. And one thing that we've got to do is we've got to continue to make our tradition at Mines, and that's what we recruit to. And it's an expectation, like I said, to win championships. And we're looking forward to a great season. As always, everybody's excited, and certainly we are. We have a good nucleus of players coming back. Got some question marks at some positions, as does everybody else. But we've also got some guys that are going to get in there and compete for those spots. So I'm excited and looking forward to it.
Open up to the floor.
I'll go right off the top. You just said you had a couple of question marks, Coach. What are some biggest question marks that you have?
Well, the receiver position, we lost Brody Oliver, who was one of the greatest players in conference history, and a couple other guys. We have one returning starter there, Sean Odell. But I've got, like I said, we've got some young guys that are hungry. They just haven't had a lot of battlefield experience, a lot of reps. But that's what football is all about. It's time for the young guys, the next guys, to step up and carry that rifle. And defensively, we were pretty solid last year, and I expect us to be solid again. Jimmy will address that with our defense. And then offensive line, Riley's 3-year starter, and we've got a couple of starters back in the offensive line. So I think we're solid there, offensively.
Tell me about your new offensive coordinator with Nick Fulton departing, and what your offense will look like under the new OC.
Well, the offense isn't going to change much. We've got a pretty good system in place, and and Fulton did a great job for us, and we wish him the best up at Northern Colorado. But Pete Sturbeck came in. He was at Montana Tech, quarterback receiver guy, oriented to the things I like to do on offense, the things I've done in my career. So I have a big hand in the offense and the defense, but more offensively. But I think that you won't see a lot of different things out of our offense that you've seen in the last 4 years. Hopefully, we'll be able to score a lot of points and get in the end zone a lot.
What about your quarterback situation? What is that looking like as far as?
Well, we ended up signing another one-year kid who actually I found out a couple of days ago has 2 years now. He came in June. His name's Will Brock. He was transferred from Presbyterian College in South Carolina. So he's going to come in and compete with Ben Bottlinger, who was our starter 2 years ago. And then Travis Lockhart is another player in the mix there at the quarterback spot. So, I think it'll create great competition and help us, even get better as a football team.
Jimmy, we kind of talked a little bit about the offense here. On the defensive side, a lot of times you guys kind of go unnoticed in a way because your offense puts up so many points, so many yards. What can you tell us about your defense and the style that you guys like to play and what you expect out of your defensive side this season?
Well, under Coach Moore, we run a 3-4 defense, and it's an attacking defense. A lot of these teams know our linebackers come downhill hard, and we like to get after the run. That's our main key. Stop the run and see if the pass can beat us. And that's done pretty well for us in the past. I would say we got a lot of guys coming back, a lot of guys with a good amount of experience. We lost some really talented players in Grant Gale and Logan Bach and Adam Leonard, but those guys were all, they were supplementing reps to younger guys. So we have younger guys who are ready to play, and James Colschmidt's going to be an anchor at Mike linebacker. We're really excited for being able to get after these teams, and it's the best reason ever to be unnoticed is when your offense scores 70 and 80 points. So we're happy to be unnoticed if they continue to do that.
And then Riley, on the offensive side, since Coach Brandon's been there, you guys haven't allowed more than 18 sacks. Also, this last 2 years, over 2,000 yards rushing as a team. What can you talk about the pride you take in as being a great passing team to be able to block as well as rushing?
Yeah, we take a lot of pride in what we do up front. We've been pretty good last couple of years, but kind of what we've come to find and is that in order to win championships, you got to run the football, and you got to stop the run on defense, and that's been a huge emphasis for us. We're very blessed to have Cameron Mayberry back. Had him for the last 2 years, and we take a lot of pride in running the football. We know if we're going to win football games in December and late into the year, and we're going to go and play against the best teams in the country and beat them on the road or wherever, we're going to have to run the ball. And that's something we take a lot of pride in. Obviously, we've thrown it the last couple of years, but that's going to be a continued emphasis for us as we move into this season, is establishing the run and playing smash mouth football up front.
Questions really for Riley and for Coach Brandon. You mentioned that you lost an All-American there, Brody Oliver. You do return 2 All-Americans, one on the offensive line and your running back. Do you expect the running game to be more of a focus this year, or do you expect to keep the same kind of balance you guys have possessed in your tenure?
Yeah, I mean, obviously our offense is kind of tailored around the talent that we have. 2 of the last 3 years, we've led the country in total offense, and last year we were the most balanced we've ever been. 2 years ago, we were a little more run heavy. That was kind of the embarkshire of Cameron Mayberry, and he's back, and we're definitely going to plan on relying on him and running the crap out of the football. We got a lot of talent, and something that's really exciting about the place that we are as a program is that we have a really young core. The seniors that have come before us and kind of laid the groundwork and the expectation of competing for championships every year. We're looking to take that to the next level and look for success in the playoffs, I guess, and to continue elevating our status as a program with our culture and the way that we play defense and run the football. So I guess to answer your question in a roundabout way, we're absolutely going to plan on running the ball this year. We have a new OC too, so we've got some wrinkles there, but we're really excited. We got most of our core coming back on the offensive line, and we have a lot of talented young backs as well coming up after Mayberry.
Any final question? Oh, sorry, Coach, go ahead.
No, I was just going to, Riley said, I've never met an offensive lineman that doesn't want to run the football. So, and we, I say, well, we throw for a lot of yards, we do, but we really are we are going to emphasize the running game. And I think when you have backs like we have, like Cam Mayberry and some of our young backs, that give us an opportunity to do that. And it really starts up front. I mean, great football teams ride their offensive line and play great defense. And we've been able to have solid offensive lines in the past years here at Mines. We're going to continue to do that and then continue to grow defensively. Like Jimmy talked about, get to the point where we can maybe win a game 17-14. So that sounds crazy, but defensively, we want to keep people out of the end zone, and we're going to continue to work to do that at Mines.
Coach, you talk about building the expectation of competing for championships. How are the players dealing with that kind of pressure of not only getting to the playoffs, but continue that success?
Well, I hope they're relishing it. I hope they're all over it. That's a good question for these guys.
Yeah, I guess it's something that we absolutely take pride in. I don't know. I think when I came in, everyone was, and probably the rest of the conference was pretty scared to play Pueblo, and now we're excited about it. We get to play the best competition that we'll see all year. Some of the best competition in the country is in our conference, and we get up for that game. We get excited, and we elevate our play. We know they elevate theirs, and we look forward to that. And it just makes our conference as a whole a lot stronger. In terms of the actual guys, I think we've absolutely embraced the expectation. The seniors that have come through the last couple of years have really just made that an emphasis and an expectation. We have a lot of guys that are bought into our program now. I mean, we have 60, 65 guys that are in town full time all summer, getting ready to play football this fall, and that's tremendous. There's not a lot of D2 programs that have that kind of buy-in. So I don't know. We're excited about it.
I would just say that we love it. You know, nobody plays football to lose. Nobody plays football to beat teams that aren't as talented. So we want to play the best teams, and you know, we hope that the RMAC has an excellent year because the close games are the fun ones, and you know, we hope to get in a few of those. And you know, we always look forward to playing Pueblo and Mesa. They got a lot of talented players, Shatter, and you know, some of those games are just like my favorite memories. And you know, we expect to win those games. There's no doubt about it. We want to win those games, and we want to play into November and make a run at a national championship. And we've brought that culture into our workouts. You know, it's a constant reminder. People are always talking about it. Win games, win games. You know, we're not here working out. We're not here running conditioning to just be able to play. You know, we're doing the hard stuff so that we can win.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool too, like just to kind of see the conference evolve too. I mean, last year we had 2 years in the playoffs, and you know, continuing to get the RMAC representing the playoffs and the postseason. That goes kind of a testament to the way that we play out of conference games too. I mean, you got Pueblo going down and being the #1 team in the country last year, which is amazing, and we beat Azusa Pacific last year too. They came up to Golden, and so we'll have pretty much the same schedule this year, and we got a lot of tough tests on the road this year that we're really excited about. So.
Coach Brandon, you got a guy from Washington State to your left and a guy from Texas to your right. Tell me about your national approach to recruiting, especially in the state of Texas where you've gotten a lot of players.
Well, Texas has been good for mines. We have a good name down there, you know, in the large metropolitan areas, and Texas football is the best in the country, and you know, arguably is the best in the country. And you know, so with the engineering and the space industry and tech and all the stuff going on for our kids, you know, after football, after their college careers are done, Texas is a good place for that. Colorado's been good for us as well. You know, with our academic requirements, there aren't a lot of players left that we can recruit in, you know, in Colorado because of the population, but we do a good job in state, and if a kid loves math and science and wants to come to mines, we'll certainly take a look at him. You know, Arizona's been good for us. We've been up in the Seattle area, Washington, recruiting there as well, and we'll continue to grow our recruiting footprint